What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukishu. We are back with another Musume video, and we are here with Yukino Bijin. A couple days before the Champions meeting. And all we have is pretty much the Aguri Cap and the Smart Falcon that are, was it UG8, UG9? I want to say that if I have no choice, I'll use them, but I think over the weekend, like I said, I will try just going for the 3-speed setup just to get a high speed, high power, possibly also a good amount of Ys, if not just those 3 stats being 1200 and over. But that being said, this is the setup, pretty much the same that I use for Aguri Cap. I think it was also the same one that I used for the last Yukino Bijin video. Same parents, so let's just jump in and get this training started. So let's just get started with the comments. Hold on, give me a sec actually. There we go. See, the first comments from Echo. I'm a huge fan of Danganronpa games, Mystery and Death. What can be better than to try and solve every case? Today I'm just a loyal fan who awaits any new fan-made games of the same style. There's very good ones too, some even better than Danganronpa. Huh. If not reality, then games make me want to live. That's sad, but understandable. I actually did also watch the anime. I don't know if you guys saw the anime that they did for Danganronpa. I thought it was pretty interesting, cool. Good luck and get well soon. We all need you. Well, I'm still here regardless of the injury, being re-aggravated. So I'm still here, no worries. Evolution of Aguri's gold recovery skill saves 50 to 60 stamina points. A normal recovery 10 to 15 points. Gold recovery 30. That's what I tested out in the game. So if you can't get enough stamina, maybe you have 590, just buy normal recovery and everything should be fine. Unless you have much cheaper green skills for stamina that can be activated on the CM. That was pretty much the reason why I went for a gold skill for the one that was lacking in stamina, the Aguri Cap one. Because I just had to make it up somehow. And lastly, we have a little bit more than 7 days left, if I'm correct. Let me actually check the date. Let's see. Champions meeting. Selection period starts. Okay. I do have a little over a week, so I have a little bit more extra time. I keep thinking of the selection period, which normally takes about 3 days. So I could start setting up the team that I want in the CM at the 14th or the 13th. And then it'll start on the 17th. So I do have pretty much a week. Pretty much a week to try and get this set up. Which one is it? But yeah. Having about a week is still a good amount of time. I'm just gonna do the 3-speed setup over the weekend, just to see if I can get some setup from that. If not, then we'll see what happens. But I'm pretty sure I can at least get that set up and it'll be fine. At least I'll have something. And then next week I'll just continue with the same setups that I've been doing this whole time, just to see if I could get it with the 2 speed, 1 guts, 2 wise, and the goddess group card. Hopefully I can, though. Hopefully I can with this setup, because then I could at least have guts a little bit higher and have high voltage, which is the, what's it called? High voltage. Just high voltage, right? Or from the Gold City card. But thank you for the comment, Echo. And then now moving on to the next comment from Nova. Give me a quick sec to look. Did I use it? I did. What should I use it on? Guts is a little bit high there because, you know what? We'll use it on Guts. Why not? Bonafide Royale or Royal is kind of weird in my opinion. Sorry, give me a sec. Deciding what I want here. It's kind of weird in my opinion. There's new content, but most of it occurs near the end of the plot. I think the subtle differences during the actual part of the story, like during the game, like already, I think even in the tutorial to show like Violet was there too, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously adding her into the school, having the doctor. By the way, this is, I don't know if this is spoilers for anyone, but the game's been out for a while, so I don't know if it's spoilers. So if it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, there were just like those subtle differences that they added in the main story. And then obviously to reach the actual like main difference towards the end, you had to do certain things in the main story to reach that point. But yeah, I mean, I felt like, I think I said this in the last video, where basically it felt like they sprinkled in new things into the main story, and if you met the requirements to actually get to like the majority of like the new story they added, then that's pretty much it. Other than that, there wasn't really much. What did I want from this? I think I'll just go get the stats from here. I did also get the, I got the collector's edition. I forgot what it was called, to be honest. It was the one that came out with the actual Joker's mask. It's actually pretty dope. I don't know where I put it. Actually, no, it should literally be somewhere in the wall. Probably somewhere behind me by the closet. But yeah. The cool part is having Akechi as an ally for a while. I think he deserves a redemption arc and doesn't deserve the usual villain treatment. It's a shame that this new villain is kind of meh. If I remember correctly, I didn't like his reason for becoming a villain. Still, Persona 6 is also in the works, and I'm hoping they bring back some of the characters from Persona 5. I actually don't remember much from the like updated story. I was aware of Akechi and all that, but I'm trying to think. I'm forgetting something. It's been a while, so I'm kind of just, I only played it once, so I did play Persona 5 Royale once, only because I was like, I played the first one like 3 times. And I didn't really want to go through the whole story again. I don't know. It was, I think also because the Final Fantasy VII remake, the first Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out like a few months later, and I went for it. I think this was, what was it, early 2020? 2021, when all the, like, the whole quarantine happened? I think it was. So yeah, I mean, I probably had time to do it, but I wanted to play other things. But yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a while since Persona 6 comes out, so we'll just be waiting patiently. Waiting patiently. I did play the, what was it in Steam? What was it called? It was Persona 5 also. Persona 5 Strikers, kind of like the hack and slash one. And it wasn't too bad, actually. I just enjoyed the fact that we were using the same actual cast, so that was fun. Other than that, I haven't really played a Persona game since. But thank you for the comment, Nova. Do this because I want to get red. A lot of stamina fragments so far. We don't want to get blue, so I'm gonna we'll go use this. Next comments from Darren Endless. So I'm assuming these are recommended unique skills for inheritances. For short distance, for leader, Nishino Flower and Taiki Shuttle. Betweeners, Nishino Flower and cheerleading, King Halo. For escape or runners, Same Sky and Austin Machan. For mile, for mile distance, Betweeners and Chasers, Major Dober, Measure Orion, Agree Cap, Escape, Same Sky. Middle and long distance, I guess medium or long distance. For leader, sorry, I saw grilled chicken. I was like, grilled chicken? What are you talking about? I'm assuming both Teos. Biwa Hayahide and Simboli Rudolph. Betweeners Chasers, Measure Dober, Measure Orion, Simboli Rudolph. And Escape Same Sky. Aguri Cap and Simboli Rudolph is easier to activate for all strategies except Escape. Thayun, Dober, Cap, 3 Goddess for a lazy man like me. Huh. Well, that's actually interesting. So thank you for the recommended unique skills. Although I don't have majority of these characters. Right? I don't have Nishino Flower. I do have Taiki Shuttle. I don't have Cheerleader King Halo. I don't have Austin Machan. But I do have Same Sky. I use it now, right? Yeah, I use it now. I'm assuming the normal Measure Dober and then the normal, I think Measure Ryan only has her, was it 2-star? No, 1-star. Then I do have Cap, so I fine with mile distance, I guess. And then, okay, so I guess mile distance, I have all the characters. Middle long distance, Oteos, Biwa, Simply Rudolph. Okay, I have pretty much all the medium long distance. So just pretty much, oh, my voice cracked. Pretty much short distance with Taiki Shuttle and Same Sky for me. Maybe I should at least invest in trying to get more parents, or at least specific parents for a specific distances so I can at least be somewhat prepared. But I think I'll do that probably when the new training scenario comes out. Probably. We'll see what happens then. Until then. But thank you for the comment, Darren Endless, and all the information. Lastly, comment from Yujin. I forgot to comment last time because since I was preoccupied with some stuffs and was not able to go back. Well, normally I always put in a note first while doing a train along with your video and post it later on. But yeah, but it seems I was not able to do that on the last video. All good, all good. I made sure to double check at the end just to make sure if you may have just commented a little bit later, like probably while I was recording, like, which normally, like when I started this recording this video, it was about 50 minutes to an hour before I started recording. So yeah. I'll make sure to double check every time just to make sure to see if you had something, or just to see if you had posted a comment before. But anyway, it's good to see that you have a good training with Smart Falcon Live, but we can improve it later on along the way once the team setup is completed. That is very true. So I mean, I technically do have that Smart Falcon and also the Aguri cap in a way, not the last one, but the one from last week, right? Last week, I think it was last week. So I think it'll be all right. I think it'll be all right. Ooh, I don't really have anywhere else to use. Oh, I can use it on stamina. I'll hold on to it for one more turn. So just do that. I'm thinking if you plan to share the partner ID of your best team lineup, you have just like last time when you reply posts on comment to check or flex each other's strength and weaknesses before the CM, or you could prepare a room match that for that as for fun. I'm just reading what I saw. I did post them, didn't I? Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. For now, I'm just pretty much just focused on trying to get the 3 going on. I want to see over the weekend if the 3 speed will be all right. Other than that, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, thank you for the comment, Eugen. And let me refresh to see if there's any new comments, just in case. No, it doesn't seem like it. So thank you for the comments, Eugen, Darren Endless, Nova, and Echo. Now let's move on with the training and see how it's gonna go. So we're pretty much towards near the first summer training. Okay, I want this to happen, so we're good here. I think this would be the perfect time to try and go for yellow. By the way, okay, I still need to get Air Groove ready. Do this so I have to worry about it less, as in the dates in general. Sorry, I was fixing something. I will do that, and we should be able to get all our support cards to max or orange bond by now, which is good. We're not gonna get yellow because of this red, so I guess we'll just try to use it. whatever we get, blue or red. I think in the last Ogiri cap video, I had pretty low skill points because I didn't really get any extra from using the Darly Arabian buff before the grow up race, WBC, and all that. I think in this case I should probably go for blue here, just so I can at least have blue at level 1. And we should probably just use it. Yeah, we'll just use it. And we'll rest in the next turn, since it seems like we will be going in another race. So far, stats-wise, before the summer training, it's pretty much just like your typical... Oh, I thought I had time to... Just your typical stats. Nothing too great, nothing too bad. Nothing special, to be honest. When I say it's like nothing too great, is because normally maybe having a B or higher and like speed and power here, speed or power would be the ideal for me moving on forward, just to give me some kind of idea to see that I'm gonna get a high enough speed. Right now, it kind of just seems like I'll probably end up with high 1200, 1300 based on what I'm looking at right now. Yeah. Seems like it'll be just around there, so I'm not too sure. Not too sure if I'll be able to get high enough speed, but who knows? It could change. It could literally change during the training itself. Maybe in the 3rd year, it'll just start being really good, so... But normally, I still have a C at the end of summer training. It's kind of just... not too great. Not too great. Also, for me to just like kill time since I re-aggravated my injury. Call that for short periods, probably like, let's say like in 2 hours, 3 the longest. I got back into playing Left 4 Dead 2. That was pretty fun to go back into it. I don't know, it was random. So I was playing just Left 4 Dead 2 for a bit with my brother. Pretty fun. Forgot how chaotic it can get. But it was just fun to play it for a bit. Although there are some games, some old games that I felt like playing. I think last time I mentioned like Skyrim, but don't really want to go back to that. Like I said, a lot of I want to say effort, but it's the best word I can think of right now. A part of me does want to play the Final Fantasy 13 series again. Basically 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. I did fairly enjoy that a lot. What else? What else? I think if I can get red here, it'll be good. Not too sure what other games, but oh, Silent Hill Homecoming. That's another game that I pretty much, I think that was The last time I played that was for the Xbox 360 as well. I kind of enjoyed that one. I say kind of because I don't fully remember it anymore. Guess we can use it here. There was a series I did, the Yomawari series that I did probably last year was the last time, because that's when the most recent one came out, I think. Those games were actually pretty like atmospheric and all. That was pretty good if you want to like kind of scare yourself a little bit. Those games were actually pretty darn good. The story was pretty interesting, at least in my opinion. So I don't have much skills, do I? Feel like I'm lacking in the skill department here. Don't want to grab any of these distance ones just yet. So I think the ones that I just picked are fine. All right. I probably should have done that earlier, but yeah, don't really have a reason. So looking at the stats, we had what, 674 on speed. That would have been more ideal. I guess now a B plus in speed. That would have been more ideal if it was during the summer training, I'd say. I think I mentioned that the stats I like to have by summer training is I want to is if we can start the summer training with at least a B in speed power, and then there's like by the end of the second year having 600 plus on Wise, and then I guess depending on the distance also, like if I wanted to, if it was long distance, ideally I wanted to have high enough stamina by the Tenosho Spring, I guess. So around here, like maybe 600-700 as well. That way, pretty good room, or a pretty good amount of time before the end of the third year, we'll be able to get it to like 1200. And then guts, I pretty much just have to worry about that throughout the whole thing. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Ooh, we can go for that to increase that, but just trying to push speed out there. Yeah, because we got what? We were in the S already. Forgot if it was a Great Cap or Smart Falcon. We were in S already by the time we hit the third year. So I need to run like that to ensure that I have high enough speed up, because I believe both of them were, no, Smart Falcon was like in the 1500s, and then a Great Cap was at 1420s. And that gave me like enough time to worry about the other stats. Well, the Aguri Cap was like one short from, was it the Aguri Cap? It was like one short, or was that the Smart Falcon? It was one of those for power. Ooh, we got an S in miles from what it looked like. Yeah, we'll just use it off the rip. Off the rip, we'll just use it. Since there is a lot of speed, I will use it on speed. That way it'll be at an A+. Power is still slightly behind. I say slightly, but it's kind of behind. Not even being an A. Well, after this one it will be. Where are we in the thing? Okay. I guess we're okay still. Yeah, I might try the 3-speed over the weekend just to kind of get it out of the way. Just have that team set already in a way, and then just go back to this setup just to see and try to get it over to get a better one with a guts card at least. We have one more date left, so I don't think I have to use it just yet. I think that whole time we didn't really use or do any wise training, so that's why it's kind of behind. I think this would be a good time to just use the final date, I guess. Don't have to worry about it. We got that out of the way. I think we're all good though for... Are we? Or is blue still level 2 and blue still level 2? So this is perfectly fine. Should I do this? Yeah, I probably should. Everything should be just fine now. Stamina wise, I don't think I have to pick it anymore or train it anymore. Okay. I guess technically I can use it here. Right? Here we go. So that pushes it to like 1120s, 1130s. Alright, everything's at level 3. What else can I do here? Sure. Just so we can get red going. Right, we have a 1200 now. Speed. How's our power doing? Probably A plus. A plus. Let's just do it. Okay. I don't think... If we keep getting wise training here, we'll probably make it. But we need to at least be at an S by the end of the 3rd year or final year to make this work out. Which I don't think will happen. Wise was kind of lacking in this training, I'd say. We'll just hold on to it. It's perfectly fine. Or I can keep trying. There is a couple days. Don't have any dates, so I'll just stick to doing wise here. So I can keep the energy bar full. This race, I think we have one more after this. Yeah, I think we have one more after this. Cool. Another skill. Do we have one more after this? I'm not even sure anymore. Or was... I should probably remember by now, but I don't remember her schedule by now. Yet. Oh, that is her final one. So the Japan Cup is her final race. Okay. This is not looking good for power either. Power, if only if it was an S plus, I would worry about it less, but I should probably use this. What are the fragments we got? Mainly skill points. We'll just do this. I think we'll have about an S by the time we do the SWBC. Okay, let's get this started. There hasn't been any news about season 3 still, right? For Pretty Derby? The only latest news was when they announced that the anime was going to be out in 20, or the season was going to be out in 2023. So it might be towards maybe winter, I'd say, since they haven't announced it yet. Maybe. It could be on the latter half of fall. Anything. And I just want to see it already. I guess also another reason being is that I would have to wait for it to... I would have to wait for it to be done. Since I will just be waiting to binge watch it rather than watching it weekly. Yeah, Power didn't make it. Power did not make it at all. I think I'll just do that and then that. Push this here to make it a level 5 like it matters. And we'll just end the training now. We'll have like what, 1150 somewhere around there on power. I think maybe even 1160. 33, I think that's higher than I normally get. Normally it would be like around the 20s. Alright, let me just grab some random skills. Not random, but yeah, we didn't even get the Kita skill. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. But it's okay, as long as it's not on the team that I'm using. Or at least not on... This isn't the Yukino Bijin we're using, so it's all good. Actually, we could just get corner acceleration. Why not? A lot of speed skills. Okay, there we go. And we ended off with 1319 speed, 713 on stamina, 1169 on power. So it seems like we got a total of 69 power during the end of when we get all the stats. 865 on guts and 1084 on wise. So it's not that I'm far off. I just really needed just a little bit more better RNG and training to make this happen. We also did end up getting an S on mile distance, which isn't too bad as well. Get these out of the way. And this should just be a fairly decent one. Yeah, UG3. Nothing too bad. Oh. I think... Can we get a better one? No, the first one was definitely better. Right? The first one was better. Good amount of skills. Setup that I used. Didn't lose a single race. Our second best one. So we haven't gone as high past UG5 since training Yukino Bijin. But with that being said, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you guys did make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, leave a comment down below. And just let me know how you guys are doing. I mean, not really have a topic to talk about here, but you know what? Just bring up a random topic and we'll talk about it. I think I said that last time too. But for now, I'm just going to get this video edited for you guys, uploaded, and get off this chair before my leg starts to hurt or get more sore. I don't know. I feel like I have like a certain limit, like about 2 to 3 hours, like I said earlier when I played Left 4 Dead 2, about like 2 to 3 hours before my leg starts to really get annoyed that I'm sitting on the chair again. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this re-aggravation. I think once I'm able to walk normally and all that, I will just end up taking it easier on myself. Like, I'm not gonna completely do nothing. Obviously, I need to do stuff and all that. But I'll make sure I won't do anything too strenuous. I'll just take it easy on myself for like probably a month, just to ensure that it has time to heal. Because I thought, what, 2, maybe almost 2.5? No, it should be about 2, if not 3 weeks is good enough. No, I think it was 2 weeks. I think it was 2 weeks. I don't even remember when the last time it happened. I just know it happened on a Friday, so it's about, what, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, if anything, since it happened. Thought that would be enough. Well, I guess not really. It took me about over a week to recover. So it's only probably been like a week and a half to 2 since then. I'll probably just take a whole month to just really take it easy to make sure that I'll be fine if I do anything strenuous later on. But with that being said, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.